Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian, and Selena is somewhere, so we may or may not get to see her. We'll see. Welcome. This is my little corner of the internet where I talk about, little corner of YouTube, talk about stitching, my cat, life, all that other good stuff. I don't think this is going to be a super long one. It's going to be probably on the shorter side. I don't have a ton to show you, but yeah. So we'll get on with that. Welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome back to all you guys who have been here before. I always appreciate all you guys. So hello. So life-wise was interesting. I had a 5K last weekend. I wanted to do a 60-minute, 60 minutes total, 20-minute miles. And so a brisk walk. I'm obviously not a runner, as you can tell. But so the first 2 miles actually ended up being about 19 minutes apiece. Unfortunately, the last mile, 1.1 miles, I did not, so I ended up being about 65 minutes and some change. A lot of that was due to a really bad blood blister that I had on the bottom of my left foot. Which, obviously I'm not going to talk about a show or anything like that. But, so I have ended up getting new walking shoes. So hopefully that will, fix the issue. So, but yeah, so I'm glad it was good. It was for, raising money for cancer research. I think they said they raised about $150,000. I mean, a lot, like a lot. It's called the Run for Life. So I'm pretty sure it's a national thing. I don't think it's just locally. Um, but yeah, so that's great. I'm glad to hear that they raised a lot of money. I will definitely be doing this next year. I really like the way it is. It's got some uphills and downhills, but nothing too bad. It's around some really pretty parts of the city, and it's on part of one of our big trails. That kind of is kind of an urban. It's both urban and rural trail. It kind of goes. It has parts of both, and we were on part of the more urban part of it. But yeah, but it was really nice. Got to walk past the zoo and some other park areas, so it was nice. So yeah, I do have another one in 2 weeks, which is in another park in um, I mean, it's like I don't know how much I've said about where I live specifically, but it's kind of in a smaller part of an offshoot city. It's like you've got the big city and then you got these little cities around it. So it's one of the little cities around it. But anyway, so it's in a really nice park which I've been to before. And so it's going to be on some of those trails, which will be fun. So it'll be different trails this time. I don't think I don't think those trails link with the other ones, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check on that. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. So I'm really hoping it's still there. The blister is still there. It hasn't gone away yet. So, I've got about a week now. Because no, I got 10 days. It's on the 15th. So I've got 10 days for this, to go away. Oh, I guess I should have said, I apologize. I'm filming this on Wednesday because I'm traveling this weekend, so I won't really have time to do it tomorrow. So you'll get this a day early. If anybody cares, I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Alright. Yeah, so that's about it for life. I don't want to go too much into that because I know you guys are much more about the stitching than all that other boring stuff. So I have 3 things to show you. Plus what will be 2 new starts. I haven't started them yet, but they are 2 starts that will probably be this week, or I guess next week because it's since I'm traveling. But anyway, so let me get on with this, and if I'm bringing this out, that you can probably guess on which ones I have to show you. View mock-up. There we go. Oh, let me go back here first. So this is my only Heaven and Earth design. It's a Story Keep Strength, so it's small-ish. Artwork by, looks like Leanne Seed, I believe. And it's called Story Keep Strength. So let me view the mock-up. Nope. Well, okay, fine. I'll just do this then. Alright, there you go. Ta-da! So, this is the mock-up, and as I will show you guys before, I've actually gotten all the way across over here. I mean, obviously I have a long way down, so I'm working down here, and then working over this part a little bit. So, whoop, somebody scored, I apologize. So, pull that up for one more time. So yeah, the lowest I've gotten is the part of his head right here, so cutting off right about there. So maybe about a third of the way. So this is 17,850 stitches. I have done 4,005 because I just wanted to finish a little area. I don't usually go over, but and that is 22.44%. So not bad, really. Not too bad. And I will show you how it actually looks as soon as I move this. There we go. Ta-da! So, this actually is all the way over to the end, over here. Obviously, you know, since it's round, I can't get to the top corner here. But yeah, that's all the way around. Filled in some of this. As you can tell, I'm doing a little bit of, not 100% color completing, but color completing in the area. So I'm carrying around here. I had to redo some of this because this was wrong. And obviously I am doing some color completing in here. As far as I know, all that is correct. So, good bit of 310, and then, oh, I also did some, I've almost got all of that, all this is all filled in, so, I've got all of this area done finally, because there were some little spotty parts there that were not done. This is, I believe, a 16 count? Yeah, I believe this, excuse me, this is a 16 count easy grid. This is all the called for colors, all the DMCs, and yeah, that is about it. And it is in a Giron tote bag with bees, which has absolutely nothing to do with it, but most of the bags don't have anything to do with it. Some of them do, but most of the time I'm just too lazy to try to find the right one. Alright, so since I have this out, let me go back to the other one. So this second one is, who is this by? Nope, not what I was looking for. Oh, let's see, open chart? No. New PDF? Nope, come on. Sorry. I forgot how to do it. There we go. This is Arsenal Football Club by ozstitch.com.au. There we go. So, as I have mentioned before, this is Arsenal of the a team in the Premier League, soccer or football, in England or in the UK. So this is an older crest of theirs, and as I've also said before, I'm doing this for what's the Gridiron Grind, I believe it's called. Most people are doing it for U.S. football teams. You know, when they score or how many yards or things like that. You know, you can customize it however you want, but I am doing it 100 stitches for every goal. I am way the hell behind. We won 2-0 against, I don't remember. I don't remember. We won 2-0, and then in the Premier League, and as I've also said, right now we're playing. We always play the Premier League, obviously. but there are different cups to play for. So now we're in the Caribou Cup, so we're doing 2 games a week, which is a little tough, but that will be going away, I think, January-ish, if I remember correctly. And so the team we played in the Caribou Cup yesterday, which was a Prague team, I believe. I don't remember their name, but they were from Prague. Um, we beat them 3-0. So I have 500 stitches that I need to do in this thing, which has not happened. So, I am at 4,680, because I stitched 80 stitches today, out of 19,061. So I am 24.55% done, which is pretty good. So almost a quarter of the way. It's in a dragon bag. Yes, I know. I should switch them. I understand that. And I don't know. I might, but I'm getting used to what's in what bag. So I don't know. I might not. This is all the called for colors, obviously. And this is a 16 count, just plain white Ada. Ta-da! Yes, I know it says arse. And I'm going to keep it saying arse as long as I can because I think that's hilarious. Anyway, so all I've been doing is more stitching down here in the wheel of the cannon. So there you go. That's all that's been done right now. It does kind of look like an orange, but, you know, that's what it is. So there you go. And this is a stitch and button bag, as I say, quite often, because I do have a lot of her bags, because they are awesome and highly recommend. As I've always said, go to Stitch, the letter N button, on Facebook. There you go. On Facebook, and she has bags. She has needle minder. She's got a whole bunch of stuff. She's got thread keeps and all sorts of good stuff. So highly recommend, definitely. And she's quick to send out and all that good stuff. So highly recommend, as usual. All right, so I can put this away for right now. Those are the only 2 that are using it at the moment. I know. I need to get back to my dragon. I really, really do. But unfortunately, just it really, as I said, the stitchy bug is kind of meh right now. So it's like, if I can start stitching, I'll keep stitching. But it's taking some motivation to get me to start. So, but there you go. The last one, which, I don't know, maybe I'm just less motivated because it's now after Halloween. I don't know. We'll see. Also, a stitch and button bag. This is, it's really cute, and I do want to work on it. I don't know. I've been a little less motivated to work on it lately, though. But this is Little Robin Designs, Hallows Eve Greetings. That's not cool. So, this is not the called for fabric nor the called for color, but I think I like both of them better. And why are you just stuck there? Come on. This is Pumpkin King, I believe, by Atomic Wrench. Yep, Rogue Fabrics, 14 count Pumpkin King. And I'm just using the 310. And I've got a little bit of a cat butt. That's about all I've done. I've really, literally just done a few stitches down here. Not much at all. I tried, after my 5K, I went to my LNS with the intention of sewing, and I just could not keep my mind on it, so I ended up just going home kind of early. So, yeah, I didn't get much of that done, unfortunately. But, yeah, I got a little bit of a leg done, and a little bit of back, and a few stitches in what's going to be a front leg. So, that is all. It's nothing to do with the fabric. The fabric is great. It has a little bit to do with the coverage of the 310, to be honest. But, it is what it is. So, I'm going to keep on keeping on with that one. But, back in here. Yeah, this is actually going to be a fairly short one, because I don't really have a whole lot more to show you guys. Alright, close that up. There we go. Put these over to the side here. Okay, so I do want to talk about what are going to be new finishes. Put that back. There we go. Well, new finishes, new starts. This one is going to be a new start just for me. But as I've talked to you guys before, Jason X Stitches, yeah, Jason X Stitches is doing a round robin, and so each person is starting their own thing, and then everybody is sending them around. So this is rounding. Thank you, phone. Two, three. This is actually round three. Wow. Because yeah, I did mine, and then I did the oh, I don't remember what she's called. The one that the quilty sort of one. I don't remember. But anyway, you guys have seen it if you watched it before. So this is actually round three. And this one might be the toughest because I think it's going to be more stitching than it looks. But this is by the Bay Needleworks, the Lighthouse Sampler. And so we aren't doing it like this. So this square is actually going to be empty, and we're putting I'll show you, putting our initials in it, or a name, I think. Name and location, there we go. And but even that, we aren't doing, people are putting whichever lighthouse, in whichever location. So, I mean, obviously not going to redo the same lighthouse, but me being the third person, so I've got a little less choice. But I think I see a couple that I want to do. So, the first person only had time to do one lighthouse. That's why there's three, not four, before she sent it off. But, so we got Megan, and then we got Linda, and then I'm gonna, obviously, excuse me, I'm sorry, put my name down there, and then, I don't, it doesn't really matter where I stitch. I'll either do these two or these two, whichever. And, I think I have two that I've probably wanted to pick to do. So, there you go. But, yeah, I think that's going to be deceptively more stitching than I think it is. I really, really don't think I'm going to get any stitching done this weekend on this trip. But I probably won't take this just because I don't want anything to happen to it. I'll take something of my own, so if something happens, it's not a big deal. It's a 14 count, but I don't know what it is. And I believe, as far as I know, these are all the called for colors. It's a beautiful fabric. So I don't know what it is. It's definitely a 14 count Ada. But it's really pretty. So I'm looking forward to that. The only thing I'm a little concerned about are there are long stitches on all of these, and I am notoriously bad about those, so I'll have to figure those out. Well, so that's the only thing I'm a little concerned about. Other than that, everything should be good. All right. So that is going to be a potential new start for me. Like I said, that's not a new start, obviously. The other one is actually going to be a new start, and I really, 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 really need to get on it because this is time sensitive. So I told you guys that I sign up for the Jingle Ball. There we go. For Lindy Stitch's Jingle Ball. And I also signed up for one of the classes. And I don't remember. I think I showed you guys this last time. Sorry. Let's see. Do I have a picture? Hold on one second. Where did my phone go? Oh, there it is. Let's see if I actually have a real quick picture that I can pull up here. Jingle Ball Needle Book. That should probably do it. No, that's not it. Okay. Thought this was going to be easier. 2025. Sorry about this, guys. 2025 classes. Here we go. Alright, I do apologize for this. Class patterns, the mesh bag, the carousel. There they are. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I forgot that it was called perforated poinsettias. Oh, come on. Why? Close. Sorry, something came up on the screen. There we go. Alright. So, this is perforated poinsettias. That is the front of it. It is a, learn more. Here we go. So I should be able to show you guys the back of it as well. There we go. Okay. Can't really make it go away. But anyway, that is going to be the back of it. And then the front. There we go. So the poinsettias. And then the kind of alphabet on the back. So it's all on white perforated paper. Like I said, I think I showed you guys this. So I have everything here. This needs to get done by the 5th of December. Or 6th. I don't remember what her class is. So yeah, I have like a month to finish this. So I got to get my butt moving on this one. So yeah, this needs to be started when I get back from this trip, because I've got to do it. I don't have a choice. Like I said, that is very time sensitive. So that is going to be the other new start that's going to be going. And hopefully it won't take too long to stitch. The directions are a little bit odd. So I'm hoping that I can figure them out. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that, but I will see how that goes, I guess. Yeah. That really honestly is about it. Like I said, there's really not a whole lot to show. Hopefully as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to start working on the arsenal again, because I've got those 500 stitches I need to do before they play. Are they playing Saturday or Sunday? Let's see. Hold on. I can tell you that real fast here. They are playing next. 2 days and 22 hours. So, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, yeah, Saturday, I think. So, that'd be, Saturday, like, late morning, I think. Like, Saturday at 11, I think. If I did my math right, which I probably didn't. So, yeah, I had got a lot of stitching to do on that before I, finish. Oh, real quick, just if anybody actually cares, just to... Oh, never mind. Well... Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna take a look, but, yeah. Alright, anyway, sorry. I thought I was gonna show you something in there, but never mind, that's not important, so. Alright, I guess that's gonna be about it. If you guys could, please go ahead and, like and subscribe and comment. I read every comment. I'm really bad. I have not been responding, but I swear I really am reading every single one. I saw all the birds that you guys put at the last one. If you know, you know. So, see, I've been reading them. So I saw that there were birds in every comment, actually. All 5 of them. I mean, I'm a small thing, so I don't get a whole lot of comments, which is cool, but, you know. But yeah, you know, liking and commenting, and click the little bell. I don't get paid for this. It just helps with the algorithm so more people can see me. Hopefully, maybe like what I do. But yeah, I do have a Ko-fi or Ko-fi below. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Do have a Ko-fi below. So if you guys want to buy me a coffee, obviously no pressure on that at all. That's just, you know, for fun if you want to. I guess that's about it. What I'm doing this weekend is not Stitchy related, so I don't think I'm gonna really, you know, talk to you guys about it next week, because it's really not important. To anything Stitchy, unless I just happen to get some stitching done. We'll see. Yeah. So it's about 25 minutes, so it's not too bad. A little on the shorter side, but uh, not too bad. All right. So I guess I will see you guys at the regular time Thursday next week. And I will maybe have a little bit more information on that next 5K that I'm going to do. So, all right. I will talk to you guys later. From me and a still missing Selena. I really honestly don't know where she is. We will see you later.